was not only the political killings task team, right?
Yes, I am aware that in the Eastern Cape, I think Umtata, there was one, now I'm not sure whether it was disbanded or just established, but there was a political, there was a toxic violence killing. We sent a team down there that had to be disbanded as well.
When was that?
It could be around about the same period. I may not be right. I may not be accurate with my date, but I'll confine myself to the question in relation to the task team to say it was set as an example.
It was as an example. So, which to me would also give one a reason to think that it's, you know, let me put it this way. I would have thought you yourself would also be surprised that it was only the political killings task team that was being disbanded out of all of the task teams. You were not surprised by that. Is that right?
No, I was not surprised.
Why not, when the discussion was about task teams, not only the political killings task team?
I think I did explain that I've got a bigger priority. This task team is just a task team. I have a bigger priority to address the matters in the country, throughout the country, where people are dying in numbers. So this was just part one of a small task team that is taking a bigger budget that could be used to address a bigger picture. So to me, when that happens, it suits the program of making sure that we create a capable state throughout the country.
There are other task teams with big budgets, do you agree?
Yes, I agree.
Some with bigger budgets than the political killings task team.
Yes, I agree.
And why then was this one singled out in your view? Because it was singling out, we can see that, of this task team.
I think there's a difference in a sense that when you talk about the one for illegal mining, it's a continuous phenomenon which is far bigger than the issue of the task team, and it is funded from Kara Fund. And its handling is not only provincial. It's not only provincial, it is throughout certain provinces that has got the illegal mining problem.
Okay, but other than the illicit mining task team, what about the other task teams with bigger budgets?
I'm not aware of any that will have the similar amount of money because, in fact, we were crafting all the extensions and then the request for funding for the budget in terms of the millions. Sometimes they would be requesting for 37 million just for 1 month. Now, I'm saying, to me, I was interested in making sure that I capacitate the murder and robbery units, because this murder and robbery units, the same task team could just be plunged into the murder and robbery unit. Then you still have the same capacity doing the same job, but not in the form of a task team, but you having it as a unit with the same capacity.
Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say to you that it seems very peculiar that only one task team is singled out of many where others have bigger budgets. Some have been going on for longer than the political killings task team, have been in existence for longer than the political killings task team.
Just before you move on, just one question in the hope that there won't have to be follow-ups. General, on your point about why General Masemula could not have been surprised and why you were not surprised, you rely in your paragraph 63 on the minutes of the first, or rather the meeting of the 1st of November 2024. and you then refer us to those, those minutes. What I want to know, because we have seen that the decisions themselves, which you were referred to, the highlighted part in the minutes, you saw there that there's nothing about the disbandment of the PKTT. Now, what I want to understand is your understanding of the words reconsider and review, which you use in paragraph 63 and which I used in the minutes as well. Fine, I'm engaging you at the level at which you debated or argued. That's not in the decisions. It's in the discussions in the minutes. But I will engage you regardless of the fact that reference to reconsider and review is not in the decisions. I just want to engage you at the level of your reliance on the discussion. Now, what's your understanding of the meaning of reconsider and review?
Reconsider
or review?
Chair, when I say reconsider your decision, I mean I would be saying that do you wanna reconsider your decision, because your decision that you have taken, I don't think you need that. Do you wanna reconsider? Now I'm saying reconsider. Just think twice or think again whether you do really still need this. And when I say review, I say you took a decision that you might have to go back to and review. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is no longer really serving all the people of South Africa equally. Or it's not making the necessary impact. Or it's not giving us value for money, and you have it and it's continuing. Do you want to review that decision that you have taken? That is how I understand it, Chair.
Without suggesting that the two words are synonyms, do you accept, though, that both words admit of the possibility that the person being asked to reconsider or review may decide not to change their decision? You accept that?
I do, Chair.
Thank you.
General, you said that there were emails also after 1st November in response to the question from the commissioners about the surprise of the National Commissioner. You said he shouldn't have been surprised because there was a Mary report, there was a 1st November, and there were emails, and he was copied on those emails. What emails are you referring to?
I need assistance because we do have them here. I must just refer to them now because
emails during what period, General?
it will be before November.
No,
Sorry? Sorry?
It will be before November.
From when? Oh, before November.
I take it that it will be before the November, because she asked me what emails.
All right, okay.
That forms part of the build up towards that meeting, towards the disbandment.
All right, okay.
Chair, am I expected?
Are you referring to your, would you like to look at your statement again? Are you referring to the complaint by Mr. Haas?
That one and many others that were even referred from the Office of the National Commissioner by Brigadier Letoko, and said this one must be dealt with by the minister. So those type of message emails were there. And then given a time, a chance now, I can look at it. It's just that at this point in time, I'm concentrating on responding. Now, being taken to now, I start looking, I look confused. But I have those emails. In the meantime, maybe my team can assist me in the meantime as I'm responding.
Oh, Ms. Asim, shouldn't we leave them for the general to try to find and perhaps produce, perhaps overnight?
Well, he refers to it in his statement,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
it's the annexures to his statement. So maybe I could
Please,
assist the general to find it. At paragraph 69 of your statement, you say on 6 November 24, de Haas's complaint was circulated to the Office of the National Commissioner. And you say a copy of the correspondence at the end of the paragraph is attached as SS7. So maybe we could go there. Is that what you're looking for?
67 talk about 31 October, Mary de Haas. I just want to get to all of them. This one is yours.
SS7 is file 2. And that's at page 192, I think. There's some superimposition there, but I think it's 192.
It is 192, Chair.
Yes.
Is that what you're looking for?
That is correct, Chair. This is what I'm looking for, but I see all of these ones from Babalwa Mbengo, 4 November.
And Ms. de Haas is SS6.
SS6 is the complaint itself.
Yes, is that one, even those that went to Parliament, it's before November.
Well, it looks like the emails, the correspondence that you're referring to is on 6 November. And she seems to, if you look at page 193.
Page?
193, it's an email from Ms. de Haas to several recipients, and then that is forwarded to the minister.
Yes, I see it, Chair.
Okay, so is this the correspondence you were referring to?
I think this is the correspondence I'm referring to.
Okay, and what did you want to say about this correspondence, that there was a complaint?
Yes, what I wanted to just say or indicate is that this discussion, the meeting of the 1st of November wasn't the real first discussion to discuss this issue. There's paperwork and build up towards that meeting of the 31st, because there were some complaints and there were some exchange of emails regarding the political killing task team. So, as far as I'm concerned, is that if this communication started as early as November, with few emails being exchanged, and then some of which has been sent to the minister by the Office of the National Commissioner, as far as I'm concerned, it was now a subject that was being discussed or under discussion. Now, if on the 31st of December, I see a letter circulating like that one, It was something that I saw, and we all didn't expect it, but it happened. But to say I was surprised, I can't say I was surprised because it was once discussed. So it came. And the fact that even in the meeting of the 1st of November, the National Commissioner just indicated that this is just a test team, not a permanent unit. It was meant to evolve in a permanent unit maybe. That's why I didn't get the shock of my life, because it was already a known subject.
Okay, I'm not going to go back to the 1st of November because we've dealt with that and we've said that the minutes don't reflect a decision. And I'm not going to reopen that unless you want to say something, you want to change what you've said earlier. I think we closed that off. I was trying to probe with you what other, because you said there were other emails. Now, we know that the emails you've just referred us to is this complaint from Mr. Haas. Wouldn't the appropriate thing have been to investigate the allegations that were made in the complaint? That would be the appropriate next step. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree that the allegations needed to be investigated.
And it couldn't be a basis to disband the task team without an investigation. The fact that a mere complaint is laid, and I don't say mere in a dismissive way, the fact that a complaint is laid against any unit or any task team or any person in the SAPS, any member of the service, is not sufficient. I want to understand why, we're talking about why you were not surprised. You said you were not surprised because there was this complaint. It was already there on the table. So the question is, the appropriate response to this would have been to conduct an investigation into the allegations.
Yes, but it wouldn't still be what shall I call it, a game changer, in a sense that the fact that there is this complaint, among the many complaints that existed, or that, because people have been complaining, some of them, maybe other complaints about the PKTT. And if there's a decision that says, look, we have a study, we've conducted a study that says we need to recapacitate the murder and robbery unit. To me, I'm looking at it my way, commissioners. My way was, I want to capacitate and strengthen capacity in all the murder and robbery units. So to me, disbanding this PKTT would be a first prize.
Would be first prize?
Yes.
General, why not disband the taxi killings task team for that same reason? You're concerned about budget. You want to capacitate other units. You have the taxi killings, and the minister does say in that 1 November meeting that they, like the PKTT, are doing work that involves murder. And in his testimony before us, he said, all murder is the same. So